Hello and welcome to another class, the English Language Basic 1. Today's class is going to be really interesting. We're going to be learning about length and how to use it in sentences, okay? And also we'll be learning the uses of the full stop. Alright, uses of a full stop. Number 1, we use a full stop at the end of a sentence. Okay, full stops are used at the end of a sentence, just like this sentence here. We use a full stop at the end of a sentence. This is the full stop right there. Let me give you other examples. This is a sentence also. Mothers love their children. Mothers love their children. Notice the full stop there, showing that the sentence has come to an end. So we use full stops to show that we have finished saying a particular sentence. Another example. Abuja is the capital of Nigeria. Let me say that again. Abuja is the capital of Nigeria. Alright, and notice the full stop at the end, showing that we've come to the end of this sentence or statement. Number 2, we use full stops in abbreviations. Say it with me. Say abbreviations. 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 Okay, this is the word here. Abbreviations. Abbreviations. Abbreviations are simply the short form or the short forms of particular words. Okay, an abbreviation of a word is the shorter form of a word. Sometimes we use abbreviations because a particular word might be too long, or we use abbreviations just because it's just as a way of making a word simpler. So let me give you an example. This is a sentence here. It says, I will be at home between 6 a.m. and 7 p.m. Notice the full stop here, and here, and here, and here. Okay, the full stop shows us that this is an abbreviation. Alright, and also this is an abbreviation. So instead of saying 6 anti-meridian, which is what AM stands for, we just say AM. And PM stands for pre-meridian, but you hardly hear anyone use those words. Okay, we just say AM to make it simple and short, and PM. Alright, referring to time. Let me give you some other examples. This is the abbreviation of the word doctor. You just write DR full stop, and people will know you are referring to doctor. For example, this is how you write Dr. Musa. Okay, so it's a title. A doctor is someone who treats people. So if you want to write their names, you can just write DR full stop and then put their name there, and people will know that this, when people see this, they know you are saying or you are trying to write doctor. Okay, another example, Mr. and Mrs. So this is how people write Mr. Okay, instead of writing a long Mr., the long word, you just write MR full stop, Mr. Then for Mrs, MRS full stop. Example, if you want to say Mr. and Mrs. Bankole, okay, we use Mr. and Mrs. to refer to people who are married, or Mr. and Mrs. Another example, ST full stop. Okay, this has two meanings. You can use ST to say as a short way of saying street, and also ST is used in the Christian religion to write the word saint. Like a saint is a holy person. So you've heard of some churches with names like that, Saint Mary's, Saint Stephen, Saint John, and so on. So ST has two meanings. It's the abbreviation of street, and it's also the abbreviation of saint. And the last example we're looking at is ETC, full stop. ETC is used in the English language when you have a long list of things, but you don't want to name everything. For example, if someone asks me, name all the colors in the world, and I go, we have red, orange, yellow, blue, and then I say ETC. Okay, I end it by saying ETC, full stop. So ETC is a short way of saying there's so much more to say, but I'm going to stop here. Okay, it's when you are listing a number of things, but you don't want to list everything. Okay, and ETC is an abbreviation of the word etc. Okay, it's a short way to write etc. So now you know the uses of the full stop. It's used at the end of a sentence, and it's used in abbreviations, just like these ones we just discussed. Alright, one more example. Instead of saying Abuja is the capital of Nigeria, like we have in this sentence here, Abuja is the capital of Nigeria, we can have an abbreviation. There's an abbreviation for Abuja. Okay, another name for the state of Abuja is the FCT. So you see that's an abbreviation. So instead of saying Abuja, you can just say the FCT, or FCT is the capital of Nigeria. Okay, FCT stands for Federal Capital Territory. Okay, which is another name for Abuja. So you can just, instead of writing Abuja, you can just say FCT. Alright, we're going to be talking about length now. Say after me, length. Length. Notice the sound at the end because of the TH. Alright? Length. Length. Now, length. What is length? Okay. Length tells us the distance from one end of something to the other end. Okay, length is the distance from one end of something to the other end. Okay, for example, if I say, what is the length of this jump rope or skipping rope that this girl is holding? Okay, that means I'm asking you how long. If I ask what is the length, I'm asking how long is the rope from this end to this end. Okay, and as you can see, it's a long rope. Alright, it's a long rope. So if someone asks you, then you can reply or answer, the rope is long. Okay, so by saying the rope is long, you've told that person the length of that rope, or you've described the length of this rope. Alright, let me give you some examples. Okay, there are words that we use when we want to talk about the length of an object. Okay, and I'm going to give you an example of those words. The first one is long, which we've already used. For example, in this sentence here, okay, we're saying this is a long ruler. All right. So by saying this is a long ruler, we have described what the length of the ruler. Let me give you another example. Number 2. Sentence number 2. My pencil is short. My pencil is short. So that means your pencil is what? Is short. Okay. And you might need to change the pencil to another one. So by saying my pencil is short, he has described the length of his his pencil using the word short. Another example is the word tall. For example, you say the new student is tall. So as you can see, this is a very tall boy. When you compare his height or the length of his body to that of this girl and this boy, you can see he's really tall. Okay, so that's why they say the new student is tall. So long, L-O-N-G, long, S-H-O-R-T, short, T-A-L-L, tall. So these are words we use to describe or talk about the length of objects. Alright, let me leave you with some questions now that we come to the end of the video. Number 1, what are 3 words that we can use to describe the length of an object? Let me ask that question again. What are 3 words used to describe the length of an object? Also, 1B, put each of them in a sentence of your own, not on the video. Use a sentence that isn't on this video. Okay, you have to make up your own sentence. Okay, create your own sentence and put those words in the sentence. Use them to describe something, the length of an object. Okay. Number 2, mention 2 uses of full stop. So those questions should be easy, right? Okay. That's all for now. Hope I see you soon. Bye.